You made the announcement to retire in 2022, 3 days before your 22nd birthday. How's life after retirement?
Life is great because I had a goal. My plan was actually just to play 10 years on the LPGA and retire. But the plan was changed because of the Tokyo Olympics that, because I attended the Rio Olympic on 2016 and I got a bronze medal. But I still really wanted, to give another chance, give myself another chance to maybe chase for the gold. So that's why I was like, 31, that's not too old. So maybe I can give it another try. So that's what I did. And even though I didn't, had a great finish, but I thought, that was it. Wrap up. And, I retired after the Olympics. And I would say that, since then, it's been almost 3 years now, and life has changed a lot. I lost a lot of weight, and I got married, and also I had my baby. My baby was just born. So I'm experiencing a totally different life compared to before, and everything's so excited, and I'm still enjoying it.
You became the first Chinese golfer to win an Olympic medal in 2016. Can you tell us about the bronze medal you won in Rio? What were you thinking at that time? And then looking back, what does it mean to you now?
I still can remember, at that time, back in Rio, I was standing on the podium, even though it wasn't the Chinese flag raising or the Chinese national song playing, but standing on the podium, it was so different, and I was so nervous before then. And it was a very special experience because I thought that was my first Olympic Games, and I thought that it might be my last Olympic Games also. So I did give myself a little pressure and also set a little goal. I wanted to attend to Rio, and also I really wanted to get a medal. So actually I did it at the end, and I couldn't believe it because I wasn't in the final group. I was in the second final group. And after I finished, and I didn't know where I was standing at. So I asked my caddy, and I asked him, I was like, did I make it? And he's like, oh yeah, you're for sure top 3. And I was like, really? I made it? And then I looked at my dad and also my manager because they were there at the time, and they were so excited. I think they were almost crying. I was like, oh, it looks like maybe I just made it. So it was like a dream come true, so different. But I think I'll remember it the whole time.
So looking back now, do you have any regrets about missing out on gold medals at Olympics?
Not really, because I think if I look back, I would say my career was good enough. Because before the Olympics, I was always a person that wouldn't give myself too much pressure. I always wanted to try like 95%, because I would think that that was maybe more comfortable for myself. And then I was like, I was already 27, and I was like, if I want to get to world number 1, I think this is the time that I need to give it a try. I was like, yes, I'm going for it. So I tried my 100%, and I did it when I was 27. And after then, I really wanted to play another time in the Olympic Games and try to get a gold medal if I could, even though it wasn't the peak of my career already. I knew that, but I still gave my 100%. And even though I didn't get any medals, but I tried my best. I gave it my 100%. So no regret, no nothing. I look back, I think my career, I can give myself 100 points. It was already good enough.
Ruoning and Xi are going to represent China in Paris. What's your expectations for these two players, and what advice would you give them?
I would say that both of them are very competitive, and right now they are both very highly ranked in the world ranking. So I would say that both of them will have chances to stand on the podium if they bring out their A games. Running is very, very young, but even though she's young, she's very mature, and I think she's very good at like one-to-one battle, yeah, like face-to-face, and she's really strong at that. If you're playing against her, you'll actually feel like afraid. So I think if she can, start the weekdays maybe like smoothly, and then on the weekend, I would say that she will have a chance for sure. So Shiyu, who normally we call her Janet, and we are actually from the same hometown. So I watched her growing up, and I would say that she's a very consistent player. Even though she is maybe 27 this year or 28 this year, but I would say that she's still going up in her career. So I would say that this is a great timing for her. She's going to bring out her A game. I know about her, and Olympics, it's always like one of her goals. And she attended the first two Olympics in Rio and Tokyo with me. So I'm pretty sure that she's experienced enough and she would be ready.
So tell us about the sports development in China. What do you think the future holds?
It's totally different compared to when I just started playing the game. Now, if you go to any junior tournaments in China, oh my God, like the kids will have to compete to get a spot, to get in the tournaments. So it's totally different. There are so many more of them that are starting to play golf and maybe getting more serious about it. Some of them will actually want to go to colleges, and some of them would want to become professional golfers in the future. So I'm very happy to see the changes, and I really think that Chinese are very good at golf. So I would say that, because there are more people playing now, I'm pretty sure in the future there will be more Shanshan, more running, more Chinese players getting on the LPGA, PGA Tour, like maybe representing China, standing on the podium. I'm seeing that. Yeah, so I'm very happy to see the changes.